With Colby Covington coming off a big win over Tyron Woodley, in a recent interview with Greg Kelly, he revealed that he's fighting Jorge Masvidal in December.
It's looking like hopefully around December, and we're gonna settle a Miami beef. Who's gonna find out who's the king of the 305? Me, Colby Covington versus Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. We're gonna settle inside that steel cage, and I'm gonna fight for the people that don't have a voice and fight for Donald Trump and keep doing what I do, baby. Win. I'm addicted to winning, just like the president. His drug of choice is winning, and that's my drug of choice.
Michael Bisping on the Believe in Me podcast previews the main event between Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa. He said that the fight will end in a knockout.
I think the narrative going into this, that you've got Adesanya on one side, the tall, very, very skilled, skinnier guy that's doing it all with technique and precision, and he's the sniper. And Adesanya even says, I don't swing and hope or something. I aim and fire, which is a great line. And he's a great self-marketer. He's got tremendous star power and charisma and all the rest of it. And then on the flip side, you got Costa, who's just a big brute. That's like the narrative. Costa is more of a puncher than a kicker for sure. So there's a little difference there. Certainly, I would say hits harder. I mean, the guy's a tank, let's be honest. But the big difference is the reach advantage. Izzy is 80 inches, Costa's 72 inches. 8 inches. 8 inches, that's massive. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, you know this, Lewis. That's a big thing. So Costa has to get on the inside, which is fine because he's going to walk him down anyway. So you're going to have to walk him down. I don't know. It's tough. I don't think he's going to go to the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Everyone said, just take Izzy down. And he's done great, in that regard. He's defended all the takedowns. If he has got taken down, he's bounced up really quick. What I will say, though, is, and this does make me lean towards Costa a bit, if you look at Kelvin Gastelum, and look at that fight. And Gastelum, don't get me wrong, great fighter. He was able to give Izzy everything he could handle, almost knocked him out with a head kick. I just think Costa's going to hit way harder, and I think historically, the stats show that, the records show that he hits hard. If he can get on the inside, I think it's going to be a tough night for Izzy. And Izzy on the flip side, he's going to maintain that range. And I think that's the real battle of the fight, just controlling the range and who can have success at finding the range or keeping him out of range, if this is making sense. But one thing that's not going to happen is Izzy versus Yoel Romero. And Izzy can't afford for that to happen either. Now, listen, for Adesanya, the most important thing is winning the belt, right? And it doesn't matter how he does that. The most important thing is at the end of that fight that he has the belt wrapped around his waist. So he's not really going to let outside influence get to him. There isn't going to be a crowd to boo and show disapproval,
right.
But the Romero fight, let's be honest, there wasn't a lot happened. So the ego side of Adesanya might want to address that. You never know. He might want to say, no, fuck that. I don't want that to be my legacy, a guy that wins safe. So he's going to go forward. But if he does that, he's playing into Costa's game. And if he does that and he does go forward, listen, we've seen Adesanya knock people out. He knocked out Robert Whittaker. We hadn't seen that happen before like that, apart from Wonderboy Thompson, I think. But still, great knockout. So he clearly possesses a lot of power. I don't know. I don't think this is going to a decision. I think we see a knockout.
Oh yeah! Check it out.
New champions.
Tomorrow ain't gonna be no running when you're flying. After he gets a hold of them legs, throws you in the air and slams you on your head.
And new, baby.
My belt is waiting for me on somewhere here. I don't know where.
That's it.
But they will bring.
That's it. We're about to take one of your belts.
I want my belt, not his fake belt.
Yeah. He's a county artist.
Belt number 5 in 1 year. Let's go, baby.
Lie about the...
He wasn't the same size. Look at Soul Glow over here. Soul Glow's much bigger.
He's a tall man.
Not his fake belt.
Yeah. He's a county artist. He lie about the tall, how tall he is. Lie about the fucking everything,
He wasn't the
man.
same size. Look at Soul Glow over here.
Look
Soul
at
Glow's
this.
much
This is
bigger.
a real tall man, not the fake one. Here's fucking the best camp ever. Go for the YouTube Borrachinha channel.
Agora eu acho que a gente devia...
The Easy 86. Easy, look, all the team, all the energy, man, great, the best camp, o melhor camp, que energia boa.
184 pounds, the official weight for the champion, Israel Adesanya. 185, the official weight for Paulo Costa.
Paulo, 5 seconds right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Obrigado.
Sunday morning. Yeah. Ahead of the game. I know you're scared. That's all right. You ain't gonna do shit. You're scared. No, I'm good.
The question that I'm probably going to get 1,000 times is, who am I going to fight? As of right now, I do not know who I'm going to fight. As you guys heard Dana on Sports Center announce, I have been signed to a contract, and my opponent is to be determined. I am the replacement fight, the backup fight on that October 24th, Khabib versus Gaethje card. I by no means want to see either of those guys not make it to the fight. Obviously, that's not good for them. It's not good for the UFC. But it's always good to have a replacement, a fallback in order, and what better guy than me? I'm here training, got another 5 weeks to train. I haven't really taken a day off since my last fight in August. So we shall see. Also, who knows? Maybe someone will step up and take the fight, and I can fight someone October 24th, aside from Khabib or Gaethje. So,
look at these guys. Look at those gentlemen. Huh?
We got all dressed up. What are we doing?
Look at that one, man. That dude's single right there and a millionaire.